If you're having trouble imagining what your ideal retirement will look like, you could try a slightly different technique that might help you. It may seem a little strange at first, but it's one of the dozens of mental models used by billionaire investors Warren Buffett and his business partner, Charlie Munger. Charlie Munger believes that many hard problems are best solved when they're addressed backwards. He's well known for saying, "Invert, always invert," when approaching a problem. For Charlie and other supporters of this idea, it's not enough to think about challenging problems just one way. You need to think about them both forwards and backwards, and that means you need to invert the problem, flip the problem. It's fair to say that this approach seems to have worked well for Charlie. Now, by flipping a problem and looking at it from a different angle, you're often able to uncover hidden beliefs about the problem you're trying to solve. You turn upside down and look at it backwards. In trying to understand how businesses become big and strong, Charlie first studies how businesses decline and die. To understand how to be happy in life, he starts by studying on how to make life miserable. So what does that mean for your retirement? Sitting down and trying to brainstorm what would make an ideal, fulfilling retirement could be difficult. You might come up with a bucket list of things you like to do, but you are missing some fundamental aspects that could make all the difference for your later years. So here's what to do. Instead of asking yourself what would an ideal retirement look like, ask yourself instead, what would make a really rubbish, miserable retirement? Write down all the things you can think of. Maybe never seeing your children or grandchildren would be on that list. Maybe it would have the feeling like you have no purpose or that you're a burden on others. Maybe it would be dying 2 days after you retire. What are all the things that would make for a really miserable retirement for you? This process of thinking backwards can really help you avoid the obvious pitfalls. It's called subtractive avoidance or inversion, and it works to help you avoid trouble. You could think of it as the avoiding stupidity filter, which feels a little harsh, of course, but if you've identified the possible pitfalls, then you've got a better chance of avoiding them by planning for success with them in mind. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, of course, please press the like button and, of course, subscribe so you never miss an episode. I'm Justin King. I'm a chartered and certified financial planner. My aim is to help you have a successful life. That often involves understanding your money. I host a podcast called the Retirement Cafe Podcast. You might like to tune into that. Check out the description below. And of course, you can sign up for my weekly newsletter, which is packed with inspiration and tips for a successful retirement. For now, I'm Justin King, helping you live your best life.